right, welcome to the second review of the evening. Up this time is One Escape. Another Radalaikia special here. Just prefacing that up front.
Not to be confused with Zero Escape, which is very different.
Yeah, they did put out a game called Zero Escape, but this is more Radalaikia's wheelhouse when I think of a Radalaikia game. At least from what it looks. Um, Anyway, One Escape is a 2D puzzle platformer game where you can run, jump, push a button, and levers, take key cards to open doors, climb walls, move boxes, and hide in the dark. Sounds like your typical puzzle platformer moveset, if I'm being
But this
honest.
time you're tell me if I'm wrong here. A beefy duck wearing black pants.
You're
Um,
also a gorilla and a hog.
yeah. Well, I've got the story synopsis here. One day, three buddies decided to rob a bank, but something went wrong and the cops showed up. I mean, it's a bank robbery. A lot of things can go wrong. Now these feisty felons need to smarten up and make the most incredible jailbreak. Find their way to freedom while hiding from the guards, searching for key cards to open locked doors, and avoiding dangerous pitfalls. Complete 60 levels and get out of prison at any cost. I mean, there's your framework for what's going on here. Like, you're a bunch of felons and you're trying to escape out of prison. And it sounds like you all belong in prison.
Yes, very much
Like,
so.
like, this is you're the kind of felons, the kind of violent criminals that prisons were built and justified for. Um, but moving away from topical topics. We got the PlayStation 4 version of this game, so over to Petty Fan for the body of the review.
Yeah, this game's a thing. Like, it's
Why
not.
do you think? Yeah, why do you think I prefaced this with a Radalaikia tag?
So, yeah, you have a double jump, so there's that. And it's most.
Common ability of felons.
Yes.
It's little known, but one of the first things you got to do when you get sent to jail is learn how to double jump.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise, you never make it.
That's why most people don't usually get out. And yeah,
Anyway.
As far as the characters go, the duck can crawl through vents. The gorilla can climb on certain walls, and the hog can punch things. So like break through small walls, knock out guards. And yeah, you basically have to use their various abilities to get out of prison. Everybody except the hog, if the guards spot them, it's pretty much, game over, try again. So there's a little bit of, strategy involved. And yeah, I will say I guess prison's kind of weird because you're going on an elevator, but there's not anything above you or below you to make any sort of sense of what the hell is going on.
Like, this is video game prison.
Fair.
Like, I mean, yeah, real prisons don't look like this in several ways.
They also don't have exposed wiring that you get to later on. I'm pretty sure there are several federal regulatory bodies who'd flip a shit all. Anyway. So yeah, the duck is, fairly basic. All he really has is double jumping going through vents. Let me go switch to the gorilla. Because you can play any of them in whatever order you want, and there are 60 levels, 20 levels each. Some levels have a like stack of cash you can collect. I'm guessing that's just for trophies.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, here's the gorilla. And yeah, his big thing is he can climb up walls. But the thing with the walls are jumping off the wall consumes your double jump. So it takes a little more planning than just, you know, hopping about like a mad monkey. And then I will say that the jump is kind of awkward off the wall because you can't control the trajectory of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you better get it right, or you might fall in front of a guard or on a laser, and that would not be good.
No.
There are also cameras that will, if you're spotted, call a bunch of guards in, but you can still hide in the shadows to make your wanted level go down and then leave. But sometimes there is a bug where you can kind of be somewhere where the guards can't get to you, but you can't get to any like shadowy places, so your wanted level will never go down. So you basically have to, you know, die or get caught and restart the level. And let's switch to the boar here real quick. And yeah,
His ability is to make you want to play another game because he's not interesting.
well, I mean,
I'm kidding.
punching stuff is kind of interesting.
I mean, it seems it's got more going on than your usual Ratalaika game. Not much more, but still more.
Yeah, you have more than one move set.
You know, but and the levels are still fairly short, and it's got that somehow not their house style, but somehow their house style. I still don't know how to explain that. Now it's like now, granted, this is a game that they that they actually published. It was published by them on Steam, so that's an indicator they had a hand in the actual development and funding of this game. And it's with a studio they've worked for, Bug Studio. So, this having similarities with other games, yeah, that's not a surprise. It's just, so many of their games have this look and feel and everything, even though that they're from different studios. I don't know how to explain it, other than they look for that.
It seems so.
Yeah. Anyway, um, in terms of pricing, the game is $5 on consoles. It's not out on Steam yet. This is another facet of Radalaikia published things. Like when they do get a Steam version, it's often like sometimes a year behind the other releases. I don't know why. Like sometimes they have their cohort grab the games, publish the PC version. I mean, it's a testament of how many of Radalaikia's games we've covered that I know all this. Just from general looking at who is publishing what on what platform. Anyway, so is this a game you could recommend at $5?
$5 probably.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Okay,
pay much more than that.
sounds about right. Anything else to add?
Um, Not really. Music's forgettable. Art styles, the general, SNES style. So
Right.
I guess if you're into that, have fun.
All right. So that'll about do it for One Escape. Be sure to tune in after the break, as Galix will be reviewing Save Me, Mr. Taco Definitive Edition.